Social Security Act, a law requiring workers and employers to pay tax. The money provides a monthly pension for retired people. Unemployment insurance, payments by the government for a limited period of time to people who have their jobs. Opponents felt the federal government was spending too much money. Resettlement Administration replaced the AAA, which was seen as unconstitutional, focused on relocating sharecroppers and loans for farmers. Works Progress Administration replaced the CWA, CCC, PWA and FRA with one agency, streamlining costs and administration. Revenue Act raised taxes on wealthy and corporations. John D. Rockefeller had to pay 79 cents of every dollar in taxes. He was the highest taxed person in the U.S. Wagner Act protected workers from unfair business practices and guaranteed that unions were legal. Workers' rights. Fair labor standards. Minimum wage of 40 cents an hour guaranteed in law. Roosevelt Recession. There was an economic downturn in 1937 which, though recovered during WWII, showed the limited long-term success of the New Deals. Pension was introduced to help old people and was a sum paid regularly to a person after retirement. Banking stability. Over 10,000 banks closed during the Great Depression, with a peak being in early 1933. This dropped to less than 100 by 1934. Gross national product. Total value of all goods and services produced rose from under $60 billion in 1933 to $120 billion by 1941, with a small dip in 1937/38. Labor strikes. When workers go on strike due to disagreements with their employers, the days lost to strikes dropped from 20 million in 1934 to approximately 9 million in 1938. Full employment. Unemployment dropped from 25% in 1933 to about 1% by 1945, though much of this was down to WWII, as unemployment was still 17% in 1939 before WWII. Indian Reservation Act. Indian communities had the right to set up their own law courts and direct their own communities. The 21st Amendment. The 21st Amendment repealed the 18th Amendment, which had mandated prohibition on alcohol. The amendment was ratified on December 5, 1933.